Hello, my name is Jiso and I'm reading Master Dōgen's Shōbōgenzō. And we are on chapter 71, Nyorai-Zenshin, the whole body of the Tathāgata. Nyorai represents the Chinese translation of the Sanskrit word Tathāgata, which means a person who has arrived at the truth. Sometimes, as in this case, Nyorai means Gautama Buddha himself. Zenshin means the whole body. In this chapter, Master Dōgen teaches that Buddhist sutras are Gautama Buddha's whole body, using the word sutras to express the real form of the universe. Thus, Master Dōgen insists that the universe is Gautama Buddha's whole body. At that time, Shakyamuni Buddha was living on Mount We've come across this one before, haven't we? Gujarakuta at Rajagra. Does it have a pronunciation? Here, represented phonetically, means Vulture Peak. This mountain, a natural platform overlooking the Rajagra Valley, was the stage on which was set Buddha's preaching of the Sutra of the Lotus Flower of the Wonderful Dharma, i.e. the Lotus Sutra. He addressed the Bodhisattva Medicine King, saying, "Medicine King, in every place where this sutra is preached or read or recited or copied, or where volumes of this sutra are kept, we should establish a stupa of the 7 treasures, making it most high, wide, and ornate. But there is no need to place bones in it. Why? Because in it there is already the whole body of the Tathāgata. This stupa should be served, revered, honoured, and extolled with all kinds of flowers, fragrances, strings of pearls, silk canopies, banners, flags, music, and songs of praise. If any people, being able to see this stupa, do prostrations and serve offerings to it, know that they are all close to Anuttara Samyak Sambodhi." What has been called volumes of the sutra is concrete preaching itself, is concrete reading itself, is concrete reciting itself, and is concrete copying itself. Volumes of the sutra are real form itself. There will be established the stupa of the 7 treasures. This expresses real form as a stupa. The height and width of utmost making are inevitably the dimensions of real form. In this, there is already the whole body of the Tathāgata, for volumes of the sutra are the whole body itself. Thus, concrete preaching, concrete reading, concrete reciting, concrete copying, and so on, are themselves the whole body of the Tathāgata. We should serve, revere, honour, and extol them with all kinds of flowers, fragrances, strings of pearls, silk canopies, banners, flags, music, and songs of praise. Those may be celestial flowers, celestial fragrances, celestial canopies, and so on, all of which are real form. Or they may be the choice flowers, choice fragrances, fine robes, and fine cloths of the human world. These are all real form. Serve offerings and showing reverence are real form. We should establish the stupa, but there is no need to place bones in it. Clearly, volumes of the sutra are themselves the bones of the Tathāgata and the whole body of the Tathāgata. These are the golden words of the Buddha's own mouth. There can be no virtue greater than seeing and hearing them. We should be quick to accumulate merit and to heap up virtue. If any people do prostrations and serve offerings to this stupa, remember, they are totally close to Anuttara Samyak Sambodhi. When we are able to see this stupa, we should wholeheartedly do prostrations and serve offerings to this stupa. Just those actions may be total closeness to Anuttara Samyak Sambodhi. Being close is neither closeness following separation nor closeness following coming together. Anuttara Samyak Sambodhi is called total closeness. Our own experience here and now of receiving, retaining, reading, reciting, interpreting and copying is being able to see this stupa. We should rejoice. It is the total closeness of Anuttara Samyak Sambodhi. So, the volumes of the sutra are the whole body of the Tathāgata. To do prostration to volumes of the sutra is to do prostrations to the Tathāgata. To have met volumes of the sutra is to be meeting the Tathāgata. The volumes of the sutra are the bones of the Tathāgata. Because this is so, bones may be this sutra. Even if we know that volumes of the sutra are the bones, if we do not know that bones are volumes of the sutra, that is not yet the Buddha's truth. The real form of all dharmas here and now is volumes of the sutra. The human world, the heavens above, the ocean, space, this land and other realms are all real form, are volumes of the sutra and are bones. Receiving, retaining, reading, reciting, interpreting and copying bones, we should disclose realization. This is called sometimes following the sutras. There are bones of eternal Buddhas, bones of present Buddhas, bones of Pratyeka Buddhas, and bones of wheel-rolling kings. There are lion bones, there are wooden Buddha bones, and painted Buddha bones, and there are human bones. In the great kingdom of Sung today, several generations of Buddhist patriarchs are manifesting their bones while they are living, and many have yielded their bones after cremation. These cases are all volumes of the sutra. Shakyamuni Buddha addressed the Great Assembly saying, "The lifetime which I have realized by my original practice of the Bodhisattva way is not even yet exhausted, but will still be twice the previous number." The 84 gallons of bones of the present are just the Buddha's lifetime itself. The lifetime of original practice of the Bodhisattva way is not confined to the 3,000 great thousandfold world. It may be incalculable. Such is the whole body of the Tathāgata. Such are the volumes of the sutra. The Bodhisattva wisdom accumulation said, "I have seen how Shakyamuni Tathāgata, during countless kalpas of hard practice and painful practice, accumulating merit and heaping up virtue, has pursued the Bodhisattva way and has never ceased. I have observed that in the 3,000 great thousandfold world, there is no place even the size of a mustard seed where he has not abandoned his body and life as a Bodhisattva for the sake of living beings. After acting thus, he was then able to realize the truth of Bodhi." Clearly, this 3,000 great thousandfold world is a single instance of red mind, is a single concrete space, and is the whole body of the Tathāgata, which can never depend upon abandonment or non-abandonment. Bones are neither prior to the Buddha nor subsequent to the Buddha, nor are they arranged side by side with the Buddha. Countless kalpas of hard practice and painful practice are the vivid activity of the Buddha's womb or the Buddha's abdomen. They are the Buddha's skin, flesh, bones and marrow. It says he has never ceased. Having attained Buddhahood, he practices all the more vigorously, and having educated the great thousandfold world, he is still going forward. The vigorous activity of the whole Buddha body is like this. Shōbōgenzō Nyorai-Zenshin, preached to the assembly at Kippo Temple in the Yoshida district of Eshu on the 15th day of the second lunar month in the second year of Kangen, that is 1244. Well, we have one more short fascicle, chapter of Shōbōgenzō in this yellow book, the third book, and then we're on to the final book. So that's all very exciting. And it's Zanmyo Zanmai, the king of all samadhis. So that's an exciting one to look forward to. Thanks for listening. Do take care.